Thank you, students. It was a lovely prayer. We really were able to connect with God and got a peace of mind. Our principal ma'am, who has planned this event and given her time for all of us. So please welcome our ma'am with loud clapping. I also welcome our dear parents who are taking their time out of their busy schedule to come and grace this occasion and to be with their kids here. Thank you very much for coming here. And most importantly, our 10th standard students. How are you all? Good, fine, absolutely fine, excellent, right? You should be. Well, students, why there is need of orientation program? What is its need? Let me tell you. The thing is, you all are in 10th standard. Which class? What is so important or different about 10th standard? It is just a number, and like any other class, you have studied in 9 years. You must have heard, आपके parents भी आपको बोलते होंगे, 10th है, पढ़ो, नहीं पढ़ोगे तो क्या करोगे आगे? Isn't? You must have heard many times, and many times you might have thought, what is this? What 10th standard? क्या फर्क है? 10th standard, like any other class. हम तो पढ़ रहे हैं, रिजल्ट भी आ ही जाएगा, पास तो हो ही जाएंगे. Isn't? And what I want to say is here that there is a lot of hype about this 10th standard board exam, both 10th and 12th. And my dear students, whatever we talk about this 10th standard, that this is something different, yes, it is. It is different. All that hype which has been created for this board exams is really true. Board exams, what's the difference? Let me tell you first of all. Every year you give so many exams, PA exams, half-yearly, terms, and then annual. So that's the reason we keep on, organizing programs for you all so that you'll understand what this board result means to everyone. Every year we are having 300 plus students who are appearing for the board exam. So dear parents, I would like to show the result of our previous board exam, that is batch 22-23. ये हमारे Dad Desai and so on. All these students were sitting like you people last year. They all were busy with their preparation for the board exam. And then batch, we are going to break. That kind of confidence you should have. When you raise your hand, there is no need to open your mouth. Isn't? What I ask is to raise your hand. That will show your confidence. Thank you very much. Hands down. Okay, and these students, you can meet them in the school. Sometimes when you get time, you meet them, you ask them how they have prepared their for their examination. So you will get, it will be very helpful if you talk to them. They will show you how dedicated they were. Then you can see that after the board examination, it brings us confidence so that you can move forward for your 11th standard, 12th standard. And when you go to 12th standard, board exam is okay. Again you are going to appear for board exam. So it won't be new for you. Already you have experienced. So it is not going to be like, very first time, what will happen, what kind of question. As I said, this is a habit that I am going to work hard and I am going to take all the opportunities which are in the field of education. I need to get this scholarship, so you will be prepared for that. So you get chance to school scholarship right now, and later on, if you have this habit to work hard, definitely you will get other chances to grab scholarships for other exams. Now what are these competitive exams? Of course like NEET, JEE, later on competitive examinations are there in our country. So when you start preparing habitual to study, sitting for long hours, till 8th standard, 9th standard, okay, school में जो पढ़ाई हुई, that is enough, is it? But when you come in 10th standard, as I said, from everywhere pressure आता है, पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो, तो वो क्यों है? ताकि आप बैठिए, बैठने की आदत डालिए. आप जब तक बैठेंगे नहीं पढ़ने के लिए, वो हैबिट कभी भी फॉर्म नहीं होगी. और वो हैबिट बनाने के लिए, I'll say 10th standard is the first step. कि मुझे बैठकर पढ़ना है, मुझे लॉन्ग आवर्स पढ़ना है, 3 hours, 4 hours. आप जैसे जैसे हायर क्लासेस में जाएंगे, the duration has to be anything. You have to give your whole time towards studies, and that is how the habit has to be, created when you start preparing for 10th standard examination. How many of you have, when you sit to study and you feel after a while only that, oh, I cannot sit, I need to move around. How many of you feel that? Yes? Some, yeah. Okay, so may I have, can I see, please stand. Yes, Neil? So what is your, what you do at that time when you feel that, oh, no, I cannot sit for a long time? Please come here by the time. Say.
I used to take a break. Like I used to take a walk or just sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then get back to studies.
Thank you. So this is like we feel that we need a break, and then how he takes a break, he goes for a walk, take a glass of water, and then again he sits. That means he is creating a habit of sitting and studying. And that you all must apply. You have to sit and do self-study. After school hours, you all must have self-study time. Okay? Then you see the difference in your result. Moreover, so that you can complete all the topics of all the subjects on time. Okay? Now while preparing, what is the most important thing? You're studying, wherever you are studying, that environment. वो atmosphere पढ़ने का होना चाहिए. बहुत सारे हम joint family में रहते हैं, या joint family में नहीं भी रहते, like we are a common modern house, living room है, attached bedrooms हैं, right? And we study in the bedroom. Almost हम drawing room में भी, living room में भी पढ़ाई करते हैं. So what is this? What calm environment from where are you going to get? It is in your hand. I request parents to. घरों में शादियां होती हैं, रिलेटिव्स आते हैं, अभी दिवाली का टाइम आ रहा है, न्यू ईयर आने वाला है, तो घर में रोज ही मेहमानों का आना जाना लगा ही रहेगा. बट प्लीज प्रोवाइड एक ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट दीजिए बच्चे को कि जहां वो शांति से बैठकर पढ़ सके. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली बच्चों को समझना चाहिए कि ही और शी नीड्स. अगर घर में टीवी चल रहा है तो यू कैन रिक्वेस्ट पेरेंट्स, मम्मी टीवी ऑफ कर दीजिए, आई एम स्टडिंग. और योर यंगर ब्रदर और सिस्टर इफ दे आर सीइंग. सो फाइंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अ काम environment where you can fully focus on your studies without any distraction. Keep your mobiles aside. I'll request parents who are here. पहली चीज आप ये करिए कि बच्चों को मोबाइल्स देने की कोई भी जरूरत नहीं है. I understand. No need to panic. Mobile has become an important part of our life, but till your exams you can sacrifice. There is nothing you need from mobile. Everything is taught in the school. पूरी पढ़ाई होती है, नोट्स बनाए जाते हैं. मोबाइल्स का कहीं कोई काम ही नहीं है. And आजकल एक ट्रेंड है कि when I take a break, like students they come and say that when we take a break means then they will have their mobile in their hand and then they will see certain things. I don't know what exactly they see. So I don't understand how that break is going to be beneficial for you when all the time your eyes will be straining. पूरे time mobile में आप आँख लगाकर देख रहे हैं तो how are you going to be fresh? When we say कि break लेना है, it means mind fresh होना चाहिए, आपको rest मिलना चाहिए, body को rest मिलना चाहिए, something different. Mobile is not going to do that. So take care about this. Please don't use your mobile when you are studying. Unless it is under the supervision of your parents, if it is really needed. Okay? So, make an action plan. When you have started following your action plan, make sure that where you are studying, it is completely peaceful, no disturbance, no distraction, no relatives, no nothing, no friends. Just study by yourself. Now, while studying, you will come across all the subjects, all the topics. So, what is the first thing you have to do is prioritize your important topics. What are the topics I need to focus more? If you will check your portion, you will find that every chapter has been given weightage. Is it? How many of you have checked? You all are very frequent, frequently you are using mobile. How many of you have visited CBSE site? Yes. Okay, good. Then do visit the portion of 10th standard. For every chapter, there is a weightage given that this much weightage is given for this particular chapter, and accordingly, questions will be asked. So you can schedule your topics as per that, and what topics you need more time to focus. That topic may have more weightage or may be little difficult for you. So you need to clear all those concepts while preparing for this. Then there will be certain topics that you have already understood in the class, during the examination, you have prepared it very well. So you can keep it aside for later on preparation. So it needs your revision, preparing for your board exam needs all these things so that you'll go step by step to reach your goal. And what is your goal? To get very good marks. We had a meeting with advisor sir and he asked you to write your goal and stick it on your wall at home. Do that. It's it gives us a very good impact actually on our. We get to a chance to be focused. That okay, I have written that. It will remind you that I have written that I want to be a successful person. I want to score 98%, 97% in board. So it will remind you every day to work hard. So please do that. When you are planning, have a glance at that goal every now and then. Now, while preparing, when you are studying at home, sometimes you need to join a study group. I mean study group, students group. No WhatsApp group, no online group, no. Study group means have a group of your friends where everyone has same kind of mindset, where everyone is going to prepare, where everyone is studying the same topic. You can discuss, and what help this study group gives you, that when you prepare on your own, there will be certain things which you feel that I need to find whether how good I am in this, or what are my strengths, or what are my weaknesses. And when you discuss with your friends, in the study group, you will find that your friend might have taught you in a better way, or you have taught your friend in a very good way. So that really helps. It gives, a study group will provide you a platform for group discussion. Group discussion only related to studies. Actually, for all the higher studies, only in the school you get teachers support. Every time teachers will be after you, classes attend karna hai, padhai karni hai. But when you go in college, no one is going to be after you. There it is all about self-study and group study. So, start preparing, have a good study group where you can share your, notes, where you can share your, problems that, okay, I am not getting this particular topic. How you have prepared. Okay, these are the questions today I have prepared. What questions you have prepared. So you will get a number of questions for the same topic. And explanation too. So keep this in your mind while making a study group, that all the students should be at your level. And they are all focused towards your board exam, right? So you have to do that. Now, as I say, make use of external resources. External resources, as I said, mobiles don't use. But sometimes it is needed, like certain topic, if you go for a video or some kind of explanation, it may be helpful. But it should be restricted. Because already all the chapters, topics we have covered in the school, teachers are available. Let me tell you, to the parents also, even like we have a plan, बच्चे अभी PhD की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, and after that दिवाली वेकेशन हो जाएगी. दिवाली वेकेशन में के आने के बाद उनका एनुअल एग्जाम होगा, और एनुअल एग्जाम like by annual exam their entire portion will be completed, and then they have to thoroughly revise for all the topics for the board exam. But at the same time, regular school is important. In this school we are going to have all the revision for the students. Sample papers will be there where students will be given every day. Certain questions will be solved together. Usually बच्चों को ऐसा लगता है कि अभी तो पोर्शन खत्म हो गया है, तो क्यों स्कूल जाना? That's a wrong, thinking, because when you come to school, एक mindset होता है कि स्कूल जाना है और पढ़ाई करना है. घर पे रहने से क्या हो जाता है? You wake up late. अच्छा स्कूल तो आज जाना नहीं है, तो रोज 5:30 उठते थे, 5 o'clock उठते थे, तो अभी तो घर पे ही हूँ, तो आराम से उठूंगा, 8 बजे उठूंगा, 9 बजे उठूंगा. मम्मी पापा काम कर रहे हैं, दे आर बिजी इन देयर, तो कोई देखेगा भी नहीं कि आप 9 बजे उठ रहे हैं या 8 बजे उठ रहे हैं. तो इट ब्रेक्स योर रूटीन. सो कमिंग टू स्कूल even after the annual exam is very, very important. And then in the month of January we have planned for 2 prelims. Prelims 2 exams हैं जिसमें पूरा जो बोर्ड का जो सिलेबस है वो पूरा का पूरा उसमें दोनों ही एग्जाम में पूछा जाएगा. फर्स्ट प्रीलिम होगा, फिर उसमें जहाँ बच्चे की जो भी कमी है, जहाँ उसने गलतियाँ की हैं, वो टीचर्स चेक करके उनको मार्क्स देंगे. एंड देन दे विल हैव 1-to-1, बच्चों से बात करेंगे कि आपने यहाँ ये चीज़ अच्छा नहीं लिखा, या ये गलती हो गई, या ये कुड हैव बीन, इसको और अच्छा लिखते तो और अच्छे प्रेजेंटेशन हो जाता. So all these things are discussed, and that is only possible when students are coming to this. So it is very important that even after the annual exams there should be complete attendance. Moreover, 75% attendance is needed for the board exams. We have to upload your attendance report also. If your attendance doesn't match with that criteria, that is 75%, we cannot help them. Board won't issue your admit card. So make sure you be regular to the school. Then after all this, okay, you have covered your topics, you have revised your notes, then what? Taste yourself. In this school we are having so many tests we are conducting. But on your own also, you have to prepare a schedule where you will be having, similar kind of examination paper, and see whether I am able to understand the question or not, or I am able to answer it properly or not. Unless and until you write, you won't be able to know that how much I have given. So testing yourself is also, evaluating yourself is also very, very important. I have prepared 3 chapters, I have prepared 2 chapters for now. So let me go and check myself with certain questions whether I know or not. Then after before you go for, I think I can give you a date by January. Let us say first week of January, your entire portion by yourself you must have revised once completely. Annual examination is, I think, by 23rd or 24th. 23rd it is going to start, and within a week it will be completed. So after that, you have to do vigorous revision, and by the January, your entire portion must be completed at least once. So revision is very, very important. How many times you revise, it depends on your plan. If you go with complete revision process, it is possible that before you appear in the board exam, you will be able to complete your entire portion thrice, 4 times even. We don't have that much portion. Limited portion is there, and you don't have any other work then? Other work? Do you have any other work? You have only one thing to do, and that is to study. Okay? So revise regularly, and while doing all these things, all the preparation, what is very important is get sufficient rest. That's what I was talking. To take a break doesn't mean to take your mobile and see some videos or songs or this and that. Taking sufficient rest is very important. Relax once you have studied for long hours, take good nap, sleep for 1 hour. Okay? Rest. Sometimes you can go have a walk, talk to some of the friends, your parents, and get good rest. And as I said, coming to school is very important, and your school exams are also very, very important. Take all these exams very seriously. Prelims, annual. Because all these exams are prepared as per your board examination pattern. Question papers are prepared by the teachers. When they evaluate your papers, they see that how you have written. And according to the criteria which are given by the board to check your papers, they follow all those things. So it is very important that each and every exam you must take seriously and appear and prepare thoroughly. Because all these exams are going to prepare for your board exams. When you go for the board exam, actually you will feel no difference. It will be like your regular school examination. 3 hours, 15 minutes, right? The way you get your paper, you will be so used to it before you go for the board exam that you will be so confident that what is new in this? I know everything. I am well prepared. So, with confidence, you will be appearing for your board examination. The next thing is very important, most important part of examination process is the examination itself. You have prepared thoroughly. You are very confident. I am very good at this subject. I have prepared the other subjects also very well. I am going to get very good marks. We have, after a good preparation, definitely we are going to have this mindset, and that's good. But when you are writing your examination, when you are sitting in the examination hall, what are the things you have to, really take care? So that is, first of all, time management. When you get your paper, you have to see that you have how many hours? 3 hours, 15 minutes for reading. Time management, you know what pattern the question paper has, already will be preparing, we are preparing for that. So attempt questions in a way that you will be able to divide the entire 3 hours in the most productive manner. Sometimes it happens, the child knows the answer, but he or she was not able to manage the timing and few questions were remaining. Even though the child was knowing. It's not school exam where you can go and request, teacher, sorry sir, sorry ma'am, can I get 5 minutes more? No. So time management is very, very important when you are going to write your board exam. Please understand we have different sections for different subjects, and as per that how much time you need to devote. When you see the paper, you already know that yes, these are the topics, I can write it very well. I should attempt this section first. This section I will be attempting later on. But whatever section you are attempting, your time management is required there. Okay? So it should not be like at the end of 3 hours, you have missed something. Because time management means write the answers properly, have little time to revise like what you have done, what you have written. That is also important. So manage your time efficiently. Now, think your board examination evaluators as your God. I say as your God. Because the way you write your answers, if your handwriting is not good, if your presentation is not good, there will be mismatch. I remember when I was a little child, after the examination, I used to pray, अच्छा ऐसा मैंने लिख तो दिया है, अभी मार्क्स पता नहीं कितने आएंगे, आज अगर सर और मैम का मूड अच्छा होगा, तो कितना अच्छा होगा, मुझे बहुत सारे मार्क्स दे देंगे. I used to pray, अच्छा आज बारिश होगी, ठंडा मौसम रहेगा, और तब हमारे सर चेक कर रहे होंगे, तो मुझे 2 मार्क्स तो ज्यादा अगर दे देंगे तो कितना अच्छा रहेगा. I used to pray. That was an imagination, but actually it's truth. बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन में क्या होता है, एक टीचर के पास करीब पर डे अराउंड 40 पेपर्स उन्हें लगभग चेक करने होते हैं विद इन अ स्पैन ऑफ 6 आवर्स. और अगर आपने सब कुछ लिखा है, बट इफ योर हैंडराइटिंग इज नॉट गुड, योर प्रेजेंटेशन इज नॉट गुड, तो इंप्रेशन क्या होता है, वो देखेंगे लाइन बाय लाइन, और आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन अच्छी नहीं है तो वो दे वोंट फील कि मैं आपको फुल आउट ऑफ फुल दूं उस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. तो हैंडराइटिंग अच्छी है, प्रेजेंटेशन अच्छा है, तो देखकर मन खुश हो जाता है. यस, कितनी अच्छी हैंडराइटिंग है, कितना अच्छा प्रेजेंटेशन है, अंडरलाइन किए हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स हैज बीन अंडरलाइन, सो इट गिव्स अ वेरी गुड इंप्रेशन. एंड इमीडिएटली वो जो माइंडसेट जो होता है ना टीचर का चेंज हो जाता है. यस, तो वहां आपको अच्छे मार्क्स मिलने की पूरी संभावना है. सो टेक केयर अबाउट इट. ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे नॉलेज है तो ओके, हैंडराइटिंग कौन देखता है, इट्स ओके. नो, इट्स नॉट ओके. हैंडराइटिंग हैज टू बी वेरी गुड. योर प्रेजेंटेशन हैज टू बी नीट एंड क्लीन, नो कट्स. इवन इफ हैव डन एनी मिस्टेक, जस्ट पुट वन लाइन, दैट्स इट. एंड last but not the least, after all this, keep your body and mind fit. Eat good food, exercise little bit, since you will be preparing, so it should not be whole day you are studying only. I know you are not going to do that, but as per that, your study hours, keep little time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day, so that you can exercise and eat good food, so that your body, your mind, everything will be good. And with proper health, you will be preparing for your board exam, and you'll come up with very good results, so that we can be proud of you all, your parents can be proud of, your relatives, your neighbors, everyone. बोर्ड रिजल्ट आता है और सारे आपके सोसाइटी में हर जगह रिजल्ट की बात होने लगती है, हाँ मेरे बच्चे ने ये किया, रिजल्ट आपका आया है, बट खुशी आपसे ज्यादा आपके पेरेंट्स को होती है, आपसे ज्यादा आपके टीचर्स को होती है, आपसे भी ज्यादा आपके स्कूल को होती है. So let us not forget this, that it's not only your expectation with yourself, it is everyone's. So I'll request, be pressurized little bit, that it's board exam. I have to study, I have to work hard, I have to give good results. Okay? So now I request Jay sir and Vishal sir to just give a little glimpse of your paper, which is CBSE paper, board papers, and how to write exactly. A particular question is asked and how to write your answer and how your answer is going to be evaluated. And for that, I would request Vishal sir first.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone present over here. Respected advisor sir, principal ma'am, academic supervisors, parents and dear students. As a maths teacher, been teaching in 10th standard for last 10 years, more than 1 decade. And at the same time, I have been appointed as an AHE, Assistant Head Examiner. We usually go for the board paper evaluation work. Under AHE, there are several teachers going through checking work throughout the day, 25 to 40 papers, and that same papers come to us to go through against whether anything is left behind or is there anything to be given more or less. So going through all these papers, and experience, I would like to share some of my points to the students, that the first thing what I have experienced and my subordinates while checking the papers is that scrambling and rumbling of the questions. Many times what happens, they write a section A, okay, MCQs are there. They attend 5 questions, and in between we experience that there is a question number 33. And we are wondering for that MCQ, what specific answer should be there. In the question number 7, there 33 answer is written, which makes a lot of time wasting to us, and they make us move off. So what I suggest, when you go through your exam papers, first of all, there are instructions at the head of the question paper. Here you can see general instructions. It's my humble request, go through these instructions very well and please follow the instructions and write your paper accordingly. Suppose a section A you're doing and somewhere question 8 you don't know. So keep a space for this and move forward with the question number 8, 9, 10. And at last when you felt that, okay, my time is quite enough, now I can go and try my question number 7 again. That will be a good format to represent yourself. Okay? And apart from that, being a maths teacher, what I always believe, when you represent, when you express your answers in the answer sheet, try to write whatever you know nicely. Like even where it is required to show off the formula or to draw figures, please do it. Because what happens, sometimes many students, those are below average, okay, we try our best that he can come out from that below average marks and get passing or above passing marks. So we used to keep a 0.5, half, 1 like this. So even if you draw a figure, formula, steps, everything is counted into a half like this. Where if you even land with the wrong answer after completing your whole 5 marks questions, but till if you have half of your answers is correct, means you have gone through well stepwise and answer is wrong, you will at least get 2.53 marks according to your steps. Sir, please. I have taken 2 of the screenshot using snipping tool from the CBSE marking scheme. 2 questions. Here is one. The question is here itself. Students of 10th standard is doing well from chapter number 4. You can see how the marks is being distributed in the whole expression of the answer in the answer sheet. So if you even just express the speed of the stream is x km/h and you know how to frame what are downstream and upstream equations and then the expressions, you easily getting 2 marks with the steps. Even though if you forget or if you made a mistake in factorizing the whole questions, so at least you getting 2.5 marks. So it's not like that you will get 0. Have I made myself clear? I hope I'm making you clear how to write the paper. So one more question please. Here's another question. Same way, if you read and students know well that you have to begin with the HCF matter with this question. If you just even write that we are finding HCF for this 2 number, you getting half marks. फिर भले आप भूल जाओ HCF निकालना और wrong हो जाए तो भी आपके पास में half marks है. So possibly wherever it is required, you brief what is there in the question to the answer sheet. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal sir. Good morning, respected Principal Madam, Coordinator Madam, parents, teachers and my dear students. Now, I would like to tell you here how to write the science paper. So, already Vishal sir has told you that about how to write the maths paper. So, similarly that thing, that you have to write certain formulas. What we have observed that students just read the question paper and directly they are solving that thing. They are not writing the formulas and not writing the steps properly. So my humble request is that when you are appearing in the board exam paper, so you should first read the question properly, write the formula, steps, and then finally the answer. So the marks will be segregated accordingly. So now our science paper, there are 39 questions in science paper. So first thing is that you attempt all questions, 39 questions. Second thing is that these all 39 questions are divided into 5 sections. So section A, B, C, D and E. So section A is 1 mark question having 20 objective type questions. In that, it should be include 2 things. First one is MCQ type questions and second one is assessment reason type questions. So in that one only you have to write the answers A, B, C, D. There are 4 options are given. You are already aware of that thing. Second, section B, 2 marks questions are totally 6 questions are there. So accordingly the questions you have to write the answer. Section C, 3 marks questions, 7 questions. Section D, 5 marks long type questions. 3 questions are to be asked. And section E, case-based study questions are there. There are 4 mark questions, 3 questions will be asked. So total all around 80 marks question paper will be made. Now I have downloaded this CBSE sample paper and I will tell you how to write this one. So the first section, section A, objective type question. So the first question is that the color of the solution observed after 30 minutes of placing zinc metal to copper sulfate solution is. 4 options are given. So you write like this way, answer 1, option B and its answer. Sometimes students what we have observed that only writing the B option, sometimes they are writing only this colorless. So my humble request is that you should write both option as well as the answer. Second B section, this is 2 mark question. So the question is that, now I'm not reading the question. So just one is mentioned is that support 2 response with 2 arguments. So 2 arguments means here you have to write 2 answers. So this is the question, 2 marks, and when you write this out of 3 1, there are 3 probabilities to write this answer. Correct answer 3 options are there. So you will write any 2 of these one. So that way properly you have written the first one, bubbles of gas or evolution of gas, you will get 1 mark. Like that way. Next slide please. This is section C, a short answer type question. So 3 mark question. Now you see that in 3 mark question, first question is 2 marks, 2 plus 1, and second question is 1 mark. So accordingly you write, state the law that explains the heating effect of current with respect to the measurable properties in the electric circuit. And that one student just only write that law. They are forget to write that equation, H is equal to I square RT. So you will see that below that one I have written the answer here. So this is only students are writing statement, so they will get only 0.5 marks. They will not read the backside statement and not answer this H is equal to I square RT. And not writing in words ABC. So when you write the ABC, then you will get 1.5 marks. So it is stepwise mark. And second B, list the factors on which the resistance of conductor depends. So there are 4 factors, you know that. So you write ABCD, then you will get 0.5 marks. So marks also are divided in that way. So accordingly you have to write these answers. Next slide please. So this is long answer type question. So in that one you get OR question also. And in that paper you will get 33% OR type question, means extra questions. So out of these one you have to write any one. Suppose you want to write below question, so you mention that answer 35 OR. Like that way. And suppose you want to write first question, so you should write answer 35, that one, only that thing. No need to write OR. So this is, long question is also divided into 5 A, B, C, D, E options. So when you write 5 answers, you will get 5 marks. Each question will give you 1 mark. And suppose this OR question you are writing, so 3 plus 2 marks. It means that first is 3 marks and second should be 2 marks. So see the answer. So all one A, B, C, D, E, 1 mark, and all just only 3 points are there, and B 2 marks, 2 points are there. So accordingly you have to write the answers. And last case study questions. So this is the question. You read the paragraph given or see the diagram, and then there are 4 questions. 3 questions should be asked here. 1, 2, 3, and 1 should be odd. So here all the marks will be also divided 1 plus 1 plus 2. So when you answer it that one properly, next slide. So all formulas marks will be there, and accordingly you have to write the answer. Calculate it and write the answer. So this way you have to write the science paper and get the good marks. Next thing is that some students already Vishal sir has told that they are not writing section wise. At a time you can attempt any section first. There are 5 sections I have told you. So you can start in with the B also, not a problem. But all B section answer you should write at a time. Then you can go for D1, no problem. Then you can attempt MCQ1, first question, 20 marks. So that is the thing. But students are, what Vishal sir has told that, students are attempting in section A, they are writing 19 questions starting with the B section, and 20 number answers will be writing at the back side of the answer sheet. So this you don't do that thing and write it properly. So thank you very much. Now I would like to ask you.
Thank you, Vishal sir and Jay sir. Before we proceed further, I would like to request our students to sit properly, check your posture. And, okay, so that way you will be more attentive if your posture is correct. So if you are attentive, whatever it is discussed here, it will immediately you will be able to, grasp and understand everything. So here, may I have everyone's attention? Now I would like to invite our principal ma'am to talk about the further studies after 10th standard.
Good morning, dear students and parents. I welcome you all, dear parents, once again to this gathering, which is to discuss a very important question. कि 10th के बाद बच्चा क्या करेगा? But before that, let's check. This is for the students only. How active your brains are. Okay? So when I say sit, you have to stand, and when I say stand, you have to sit down. Understood? Everyone? Okay? Parents करना चाहे तो कर सकते हैं, but वैसे students को देखने के लिए कि इनका brain कितना काम कर रहा है अच्छी तरह से. Sit down. Sit down. Stand up. Stand up. Very good. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. Thank you so much. I hope you all are very excited. Please be quiet, everyone, and sit properly. Our Honorable Prime Minister also says, एग्जाम जो है वो उत्सव होता है, उत्सव की तरह मनाना चाहिए. तो आपके सामने तो बहुत बड़ा उत्सव आने वाला है, तो बहुत एनर्जेटिक रहिए एंड बी प्रिपेयर्ड टू सेलिब्रेट द ग्रैंड फेस्टिवल ऑफ बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस. लास्ट ईयर मोर देन 21 लाख स्टूडेंट्स अपीयर्ड इन सीबीएसई एग्जाम. 21 लाख से ज्यादा बच्चों ने केवल सीबीएसई का 10वीं का एग्जाम दिया था. तो आप भी अब उसमें शामिल होने वाले हैं. इस साल अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करेंगे एंड We will talk about how to choose the career. किस तरह से हमें चूज करना चाहिए, साइंस चूज करें, कॉमर्स चूज करें, और इसको बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से एग्जाम्पल्स के थ्रू समझेंगे. पहली चीज होती है कि बहुत हम स्ट्रेस्ड हो जाते हैं इसको लेके कि बच्चे में एबिलिटी क्या है, हमारे बच्चे का एप्टीट्यूड क्या है. एंड आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू दैट आई एम अ ट्रेन्ड करियर काउंसलर and I can take the psychometric test also. जो psychometric test करते हैं बच्चे की रुचि जानने के लिए, उसका एप्टीट्यूड जानने के लिए, वो सारा कुछ भी होता है. आप उसको करना चाहते हैं, कराना चाहते हैं, बहुत अच्छी बात है, बट वो कोई भी टेस्ट 100% एक्यूरेट नहीं होता है. इसको इस तरह से समझिए कि 4-5 years पहले हमारा एक स्टूडेंट था उन्होंने साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट कराया जब बच्चा क्लास 9th में था, क्लास 10th में। बहुत पैशनेट था मैथमेटिक्स के लिए और उसको बिल्कुल डिसाइडेड था कि इसको इंजीनियरिंग ही करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है लाइफ में। जब उसका टेस्ट कंडक्ट किया गया तो उस टेस्ट में आया कि इंजीनियरिंग उसके लिए बिल्कुल भी सूटेबल नहीं है, उसको बिजनेस में जाना चाहिए। बिजनेस बैकग्राउंड भी था घर में, पेरेंट्स बिजनेस करते थे, पेरेंट्स का खुद का बिजनेस था कंप्यूटर रिलेटेड कुछ, और फादर वॉज एन इंजीनियर, मतलब वो क्वालिफाइड इंजीनियर थे बट थे बिजनेसमैन वो। तो बच्चे को ये था कि मुझे कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग ही करनी है। अब ये जब टेस्ट का रिजल्ट आया तो सारे लोग काफी डिस्टर्ब हुए, बट बच्चे ने कहा कि मुझे तो करना है, इंजीनियरिंग ही करना है, टेस्ट में कुछ भी आए मुझे इससे मतलब नहीं, एप्टीट्यूड है या नहीं है। और वो करता रहा अपनी तैयारी, और तैयारी करते करते आज के टाइम में वो बच्चा IIT मुंबई में कंप्यूटर साइंस लेके पढ़ रहा है। और उसमें सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि वो आगे जाके बिजनेस भी करने वाला है, क्योंकि वो और उसके भाई दोनों कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे हैं एंड दे हैव डिसाइडेड कि दे विल लॉन्च देयर ओन दे विल हैव देयर ओन स्टार्टअप। तो अब जब वो उसका ऑलमोस्ट शायद 4th ईयर चल रहा है, तो इस समय ही हैज स्टार्टेड रिसर्चिंग कि उसको आगे क्या करना है। तो ये जो लाइफ है, हमारी पर्सनालिटी होती है, इंटरेस्ट होता है, एटीट्यूड होता है, एप्टीट्यूड होता है, ये समय के साथ साथ बहुत चेंज होता है। इंटरेस्ट भी बहुत चेंज होता है। हो सकता है 4 साल इंजीनियरिंग करने के बाद आपको लगे कि आपको तो IAS बनना है, तो आप बन सकते हैं, उसको परस्यू कर सकते हैं। फिर ये क्वेश्चन और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाता है कि फिर अभी क्या करें। तो अभी आपको क्या करना है कि आपको पहले तो अपने आप को अच्छी तरह से समझना है। अच्छी तरह से कैसे समझना है? पहली चीज ये है कि एप्टीट्यूड ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। सबसे ज्यादा ये शब्द मैथमेटिक्स के लिए यूज किया जाता है। ये मैथमेटिकल एप्टीट्यूड नहीं है, साइंटिफिक एप्टीट्यूड नहीं है। साइंटिफिकली ऐसा कुछ भी प्रूवन नहीं है कि कोई मैथमेटिकल एप्टीट्यूड जैसी कोई चीज होती है। यानी कि सारे बच्चे, मैं जो हम कई बार एज पेरेंट्स भी अपनी जो परेशानियां होती हैं वो बच्चों पे ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं माइंडसेट के थ्रू कि मेरा मैथ्स बहुत वीक था तो जाहिर है मेरे बच्चे का भी वीक होगा। आपका मैथ्स हो सकता है इसलिए वीक हो केवल कि आपको बहुत अच्छे टीचर्स नहीं मिले, बहुत अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट नहीं मिला, या फिर आपका 1-2 साल नहीं मिलता है तो इंटरेस्ट अपने आप डाउन हो जाता है। तो इससे भी होता है, आपके एनवायरनमेंट से होता है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत सारी अनसॉल्व रह गई तो मैथ्स में वो पाइल अप होती जाती है। अगर कोई सब कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से समझ में नहीं आया है तो दैट गेट्स पाइल्ड अप। आप कुछ समय के बाद वो आगे के कॉन्सेप्ट समझने में वेलकम है एडवाइस का। थैंक यू सो मच। सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज कि एप्टीट्यूड की आप चिंता बिल्कुल ना करें, किसी तरह के टेस्ट कराने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। जो भी बच्चा, अगर उसको इंटरेस्ट है, अगर आपने सोचा है स्टूडेंट्स कि आपको क्या करना है, आपको इंजीनियरिंग में जाना है, आपको मेडिकल में जाना है, तो आप बिल्कुल उसके लिए आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, बिल्कुल उसके लिए आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। आपको किन चीजों का ध्यान रखना है उसके बारे में हम थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कंसिडर योर स्ट्रेंथ्स एंड इंटरेस्ट। इंटरेस्ट मतलब थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट उस फील्ड में, उस सब्जेक्ट में होना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं हो कि आपको बहुत ही ज्यादा परेशानी होती हो, क्योंकि क्लास 10th तक आपने बहुत कुछ सीखा है हर एक सब्जेक्ट में। तो अगर आप उसको बिल्कुल डिसरिगार्ड कर देंगे या आपकी नॉलेज का लेवल अच्छा नहीं है, आप बिल्कुल कभी भी उसमें स्कोर नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो आपको थोड़ा सा दोबारा सोचने की जरूरत है। आई एम स्टिल नॉट सेइंग कि आप वो सब्जेक्ट लेके आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते, बट आपको दोबारा सोचने की जरूरत है इसके बारे में। तो इंटरेस्ट होता है तो वो काम, उस चीज में मेहनत जो हम करते हैं, यानी जो हमारा समय हम जितना लगाते हैं वो हमें पता नहीं चलता। इट्स नॉट स्ट्रेसफुल फॉर अस। और अगर इंटरेस्ट बिल्कुल ही नहीं है किसी चीज में तो वो काम हमारे लिए ज्यादा मेहनत डिमांड करता है, तो उससे थोड़ी सी परेशानी होती है।